perpetual rain. Must have been a pain during the war.
They turned off the machine so we didn't get soaked all the time. Stopped mining. Halted space exploration for about a year. What was the address Matthias gave?
What? Are you just gonna go up to the front door and ask him to hand over the location?
I'm going to try.
Asriel.
I'll find out where Center 7 is, and I'll get out. I'll make this quick.
We'll see. The address he gave is Brookview Avenue, 4388.
I'll get back to you when I have the coordinates. If I'm going to do any sleuthing, I'll have to fix my lockpick. I'll need a carbon ray stabilizer to do it.
Hey again. Back in town?
Not for long.
Can I help you?
How's business?
Not the best of times, not the worst of times. The street's not exactly the safest place to do business anymore. Lots of the addicts have been antsy all over town ever since the last juice shipment didn't come through.
What happened?
Heard something like the Boryokuden lost a giant shipment of the stuff coming down to Barracus. Millions of dollars worth.
Was it destroyed?
I don't know, but they say it was stolen on Barracus and somebody here still has it.
Any news in town?
Heard about the power outages?
Enlighten me.
Mining's been working overtime, draining the fusion from underground. The city's been slowly losing its electricity over the past few weeks. And even worse, the new mines are destroying old fault lines. Pays to be a mechanic right now, I can tell you that.
What do you know about the Boryokuden?
What do you want to know?
How can I join them?
You don't want to join them.
But I do.
Then go tell them. They'll throw you in the rite of passage.
What's the rite of passage?
You gotta kill a man.
Doesn't sound too bad.
That's only the first part. It's what you do to him afterwards that makes the rite.
How can I get in their headquarters?
They only let members in there. That, or friends of members. I suppose if you knew any of them, you can just reference their names and they'll let you in.
Why isn't anyone opposing them?
10 years ago, maybe. Not anymore. Too much corruption. Ever since the Gemini War, everything's just went straight to pot.
What do you have against them?
I don't. They took my daughter. She was 10. Got 2 kids left. If we don't get out of Gemini soon, they're gonna be stuck there just like me.
Never mind. That's all. Thanks.
Say, do you want a newspaper? Only 20 yen.
Yeah, sure. I'll take one.
Here you go.
Somebody put a note here. If you are looking for withdrawal meds, come to the door behind the vendor. Somebody put a note. If you are... Still nothing. I don't think I should start kicking on random doors. Looks like the building got destroyed in there. I've got the bottom boards off. I should be able to squeeze under now. Wonder what happened here. It's like some kind of burned down safe house. A smaller person could squeeze through that hole and get on the other side. I can't quite get through the hole. Maybe somebody smaller could get under there. Looks like she's looking for something. Excuse me. Hello? Why won't you talk to me? I know you can hear me. Could you please stop ignoring me? Can I at least know your name?
You first.
Okay. It's Azrael. Azrael Odin.
Azrael Odin?
Does that name mean something to you?
You're Azrael Odin.
That's right. Do you know me or something?
No, but the Boryokuden do.
And I take it you know the Boryokuden.
They say you're a pain to them, an annoyance that keeps coming back. They say you were an assassin your whole life, but just recently you betrayed them all and now you're hunting them down as a cop.
Is that what they say?
Is it true?
People say lots of things. Just because they said it doesn't mean it happened.
You don't seem like an assassin to me. If you're really Azrael Odin, that is. You don't have death in your eyes. Well, any enemy of the Boryokuden is a friend of mine. So what do you want?
Have you ever heard of a place called Center 7?
No. I mean... No.
Do you always hide your face?
Only when talking to strangers.
What are you looking for?
It's just something I lost.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you'll just steal it and keep it for yourself.
Do you know a person named Kane Harris?
No.
Never mind. Do you know a person named Matthias Howard?
No.
Never mind. Can you do me a favor?
What?
I need a second person to help me with something.
What?
Just follow me and I'll show you.
Go ask somebody else.
There's nobody else around here. Conscious, I mean.
Help me find my card first, and maybe I'll help you.
Your what?
It's a security card. I lost it in one of these dumpsters. It should say something like WTC2 on it.
All right. Reminds me of myself when I was younger. Excuse me. Hey, can you hear me? Can you talk? Hello? A prisoner escaped from it and made their way here? I wonder if they're still around here. Excuse me. Hey, do you know anything about an escaped prisoner from Center 7? Hi there.
You want something?
Do you know anything about an escaped prisoner from a place called Center 7?
Don't think so. Why?
Never mind. Goodbye. Probably homeless. Hey, can you hear me? Must hold some trash. It's empty. Must hold some trap. It's empty, and there's a hole at the bottom. It looks like anything dropped in would fall through the hole and float down the drain. The gutter looks like it's overflowing. He must be the guard. There was some kind of ID card in here.
Yes?
I need some information.
Who sent you?
Never mind. I want to join the Borryokuden,
Never heard of them.
but you're standing in front of their front door. Right.
Pity the kids had to die as well. Heard some of them were off-world refugees.
You really had to burn the whole place down, didn't you?
You want something?
Just passing through.
Good. Then we won't have to deal with you as well.
It says WTC2 on it. This doesn't look like a normal ID card. More like a security card. Excuse me. Is this what you were looking for?
How did you find this?
It was in a gutter. Almost went down the storm drain.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Hi there.
So what do you want?
Can you do me a favor?
Well, I owe you one, so I guess I can. What is this again?
Just follow me. Hey,
What?
go through that hole and search those boxes for me.
I've got boxes labeled PQ1, SQ2, LSL5, CRS-117, and MI2. What should I open?
PQ1.
It's full of police badges, equipment, and evidence. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
That's probably not it. Can you try again? SQ2.
It's full of some kind of space gear, helmets, and rays. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
That's probably not it. Can you try again? LSL5.
It's full of... I'd rather not say. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
That's probably not it. Can you try? CRS-117.
There's some weird handheld device in here. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
Probably.
There you go.
Thanks.
Well, I'd love to crawl through more holes for you, but
Yeah, I know.
see you around?
All right then.
Until then, I guess.
Wait. What's your name?
Sayuri.
Sayuri. Now to fix these lockpicks. Got it. The lockpicks are fixed now.
Kane here.
Kane,
Yeah,
you think you could help me out with something?
go ahead.
I can't figure out a way to get into the Boryokuden's HQ.
Maybe try to make them assume that you're a friend.
How would I do that?
See if there's a way you can discover some of their members' names and use them as contacts.
Never mind. Do you know anything about an escaped prisoner from Center 7?
Maybe try asking the Boryokuda, or one of the locals.
Never mind.
How's it going?
Do you know anything about an escaped prisoner who fled here about a year ago?
Just why are you asking me this?
Police business, that's all. Do you know anything?
A year's a long time. Let me think about it. Oh yeah, a bunch of feds came and did a sweep for a couple of weeks.
Did they find anything?
No, I don't think so. But then again, I don't think they would tell us if they did. If you're crazy enough to talk to them, the Boryokuden might know something.
That's all. Thanks. Ah, the smell. He was probably a murderer. His pockets are empty. Kicking him won't do anything. He probably burned puppy orphanages. Nothing on this guy. Kicking him won't do anything. He was probably a juice dealer. I can't reach in his jacket. His whole body is pressing down on it. I got his wallet. Only thing that looks useful is his ID card. His name was Winston Lucas.
Kane here.
Do you know a Winston Lucas?
Don't think so.
Never mind. Never mind.
ID card accepted.
What do you need?
Do you know a Winston Lucas?
What, are you looking for him?
Perhaps.
I told you before, check the terminals.
That's all. Thanks. I don't need to call Matthias. If I did, I should just call Kane.
ID card accepted.
What do you want?
I need some information.
Who sent you?
Winston Lucas.
You got a name?
Tom Shaster.
Hand me your gun and you can go inside. First door on your left. Don't go anywhere else.